take our first question in the queue. This is coming from Dan Raphael from ESPN.
Thank you very much. Hello, Adrien.
What's going on, Dan? You ain't called me in a minute.
Good to talk to you today. Adrien, I heard your comment that you just made that, you're still going to be the same guy, that, you're still outspoken and all that kind of stuff, and that's cool. My question for you, though, is did you have, in the wake of the fight with what happened with Maidana, any sense of humility after what happened?
Dan, no disrespect to you or your question.
Okay.
But I'm not here to talk about my past fight. I'm here to talk about the fight I'm going to have May 3rd. So I will take all questions about the fight happening May 3rd.
Well, then I'll ask you it this way, then. How do you feel about the fact that basically because you did lose that fight in December, that your next fight is on the guy who beat you on his undercard?
Hey, at the end of the day, I'm still getting a hell of a check. So I don't care if it's on the undercard, on the overcard, on the side card, as long as my money's right.
Thank you, Adrien. How familiar are you with Molina? I mean, he's been a pretty good fighter for his career. He was a good amateur. He did have the loss to Amir Khan. What's your take on your opponent?
He's a hell of a fighter. Like I said, I don't disrespect no boxer, man. It takes a lot to get inside that square circle, and I don't take any boxer lightly. And I just want to be on this A game May 3rd.
Thank you, Adrien. Mike, are you there?
Yes. Hi, Dan. How you doing?
I'm doing very good. I'd like to ask you. Your job now is to. I'm not going to say rebuild Adrien. I mean, he's still obviously a top level fighter despite the loss that occurred. But what do you as a trainer have to sort of impart on Adrien going forward in your training camps to make sure what happened in December does not happen in the future?
Well, as you know, we in Washington, D.C., where Adrien first started training as a pro. So psychologically, we kind of went back up here to get down to our roots and see why we're here and whatever made steps that we started to come from. That's what we want to start it back again. We want to take the same steps. He's still, to my eyes, a 3-time world champion and the champion of the world. So that's what we want to be. So that's why we coming back here and doing the things that we used to do, and that we always will do. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. Then just we're more hungry now.
Where in Washington are you guys training at, Mike?
We're training at the at Barry Hunter's Gym.
Oh, okay, I got you.
At the Peterson, yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly where that's at. All right, thank you guys for that. I have a question also for Carlos. Carlos,
yes.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Hey, Carlos. Good to talk to you today. Certainly when Adrien had so much hype about him, and he had won the world titles in 3 different weight classes, and was considered one of the top fighters out there, and he has the loss that happened in December, and they try to bring him back. They're not looking to match him up with King Kong. They believe that you're there to be beaten by Adrien Broner. How does that make you feel, and are you motivated by the fact that you are such a huge underdog in this fight coming off of your loss and also the long layoff?
Yeah, I know the whole world sees me as an underdog, but that just motivates me even more. I think I got a lot to prove in this fight. I'm coming off a loss also with Amir Khan, so I'm going to go in there and I'm just gonna I've been working hard, extremely hard for this fight, so I'm gonna give it my all come May 3rd.
Okay, thank you very much, Carlos. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, and we'll take our next question coming from Kendrick Johnson from the Dallas Weekly.
How you doing, Adrien?
What's happening?
What's up, man? So, what can we expect different this outing that you learned from your last outing out in the ring? And can you talk about, are you going to park it at 140, or you just trying to test the waters so you can basically fight 3 different weight classes?
We gonna do what's best for Adrien Broner's career at that time. This is my first fight. Well, not my first fight, but my first worldwide on television fight at 140 pounds. So, we're at 140 right now, and we're going to see where we go from here.
Can you talk about what you learned from your last outing that will help you going forward with this outing? Is there a particular reason that y'all fighting 10 rounds instead of 12?
Like I said, I don't make my fights, and I don't make the rules of my fights. I'm just a fighter. So with that being said, all I'm doing is training hard, and I'm getting ready for May 3rd.
And can you give us you said that you were humble about your mental makeup coming in this fight. Are you doing anything different, or are you kind of re-energized to prove everybody that you're still here? Or is there any new tricks like your trainer said you're going back to your roots? Is there any particular reason that you find yourself in between the last few months?
I mean, anybody, with the pedestal they put me on, anybody taking a loss that I did, it'll probably break them. But coming from where I come from, I'm strong, so I'm strong mentally and physically, so I'm okay. I'm perfectly fine with myself, and I don't care that a lot of people's looking for me to just go in here and walk over this guy, but at the end of the day, they're forgetting that he's not just somebody to walk over. He's a top class fighter, and I can go in there and make the best fighter look like the worst fighter when I'm on my A game. So after May 3rd, I just hope I don't get a lot of criticism for who I'm fighting and the way I make it look.
And can you also talk about being I was there in San Antonio that do you feel like you did get lack of credit because most people don't get up when getting hit with the bombs that you got hit by, that you showed the heart of a champion and through adversity. Do you feel that'll help you going forward?
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right, man, because at the end of the day, a lot of critics never felt the punch a day in their life. And they just sit back and sit on the computer and they write. So they doing their job, and I'm going to keep doing my job.
And last but not least, where you want this to springboard you to? Just like last year, the Poly basically took you to a new level when you beat Poly. Where do you want this to springboard to you in the future? What's your goal?
After this fight, they will see that I'm still the problem. Anybody can get it. Africans, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans. I'm still the same guy, man.
All right, look forward to seeing you May 3rd, man, out there in Vegas.
All right, our next question coming from Lem Satterfield from theringtv.com.
Hey, Adrien. Hi, Mike. How you guys doing?
Hey, man.
What's up, Lem?
Hey, Adrien, as Mike mentioned, I think this may be lost on a lot of, your critics, but the public, is that you are a three-time champion, and you did that, by the time you were 23. I mean, Juan Manuel Marquez is looking for, he just did that 2 years ago, and he's almost 41 years old, and he's an all-time great in Mexico. Is it important to you to be a four-time champion by going to this weight class? Is that something that you aspire to?
Of course. I mean, but right now we're worrying about this strong Mexican who's going to try to come here and take our head off, and that's Carlos Molina. We're going to take care of business May 3rd, and then we'll worry about getting a world title at 140 after that. We know it's on the way, but we got to take it step at a time.
Okay. Speaking of perspective, what is involved in the mental and physical adjustment of dropping? You rose 2 weight classes, 147. Can you talk about the mental and physical adjustment of dropping back down and kind of refocusing in this weight class?
It's really not a big change. Like for me, I'm naturally a lightweight. I just can fight in the upper weight class. I got the skills to do it. And, making 140 is not a problem. And just being mentally sound is not a problem. Focusing up, staying in the gym. I got a great support system, and I'm okay.
what is the comparative level of energy and power at 140 for you compared to 147? Is 147? I'm saying, is there?
I mean,
yeah, in terms of power and energy, what is the comparative relationship between you at 140 and you at 147? Is it better at 140? Is it the same? What?
I mean, I can hit regardless. It doesn't matter what weight I fight. I can still hit. You know, so you know, I will showcase my talents and my speed and my power May 3rd, and I'll let you guys decide.